Hey everybody, Creative Chica here, aka Tony. And today I figured, hey, I might as well do like a little tutorial on this. I was just going to go ahead and do it and hang it up on my wall, but I figured, hey, I don't know if anybody else has done this yet, but anyway, my daughter-in-law, she gave me this sign during Christmas. She said, here, Mommy, you can have this. I said, okay. And I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I thought, well, maybe I'll just put it in the yard sale. But then I saw where the Dollar Tree was putting out the gnome signs, which I have not been able to find. And, you know, all of a sudden I like gnomes. I was in denial, I guess, but I do like gnomes. They're really cute. And to my surprise, my husband likes them too. I was kind of shocked. Anyway, so what I did was I decided I was going to make this into a gnome, okay, and hang it up on my wall. Very simple to do. Now, I did tear off all of this stuff off of his face. I tore off his mustache and everything, and it just peels off, really. Also, his nose, I peeled that off. And I was just going to, thought about, just sanding this all down. Well, it turns out I don't know where my sandpaper is. So I said, why go through all of that trouble whenever I can just flip him over, which I did, and I painted him. Now, I like this color pink. It's called candy pink, okay? Now, what I did first was I just spray painted the whole thing white. And then I just spray painted the candy pink up here where his hat's going to be. So, what I want to do first is I want to go ahead and do his beard. And what I figured out, because this kind of looks a little pale pink, but it's actually like an off-white sort of. So I'm going to do his beard, and what I want to do is I want to use the Mod Podge, and I want to use some glitter. So that's what I figured I would do. Now, I bought this glitter from Walmart yesterday, and it's called Crystal Silver, and it was 97 cents, and I said, well, okay, whatever. I could get a better buy at Hobby Lobby, I'm sure, but I was kind of like, I didn't really want to go nowhere. And I was just hanging around the house, and I had to go to Walmart to get some stuff to eat. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the Mod Podge on here, okay? And I'm just going to give it like a little coat here, and just like right up into this area here, because I'm going to put this white piece here. Now, I don't know if I should paint this or not. I don't know yet. So anyway, I'll figure that out as we go along. So anyway, so I'm just going to cover it with some Mod Podge, and this is the sparkly kind. And then I'm going to let it set and do some other things around the house, and then I will come back to it. Now here I'm, I think, well, hey, I've got some lumps here, whatever, it's fine. So now I'm just going to sprinkle this on here. That won't come out very good, but it's coming out. And I think what I'm going to do is I might, I don't know whether I'm going to put a coat over it or not. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I put enough down there. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, it looks like it's going to stick. That does look like it's going to stick, which that's good, okay? Now, I kind of like that. I do. I kind of like that. So let me put some more over here on the edge. And this is kind of more like a chunky glitter, which I like. So let me press it down a little bit, just so maybe it'll stay, hopefully. Okay. So I'm going to kind of let that dry, and then we'll get back to it. But in the meantime, I was going to show you. Okay, so this little nose, I don't like that color, or I need to, like, you know, go around it. So I figured, hey, why not just mix some paints? So I have this color here, which is a peach color, and then this one is called a classic caramel. So I'm going to just, like, you know, paint the nose real quick and let it be drying. So also, let's just put a little dab here and here. Whoops. And then, because I want it not to be too dark, but I want it to be a little bit darker than that, to this. So I'm just going to add just a little squirt there. And kind of mix it up a little bit. I think I put too much of the peach. So let me add a little bit more brown, or the caramel color. Oops, and I probably put too much there. I always use too much paint, guys. Always. But anyway. So we'll paint this. See, that's, and like, let me see. Yeah, that kind of looks, I think that looks good. So I'm going to paint this. And I wanted to show you something else before I go and come back to this later on, okay? Because this is going to be, you know, my little tutorial. Kind of paint the edges around the little nose. Okay, so also while I got this paint out, my little gnomes that I made from, and I learned it from Crafty Share Cupcake, okay? So I decided to use these little noses here for, and they're little balls, the Valentine balls from the Walmart. You get a dozen of them for $1.98. Okay, so this just like slides right out of there. But I just didn't like the ping pong balls. That to me, they were too big. My husband says, gnomes have large noses. I said, I know that, I know. But I don't like that, because these are more like a dainty gnomes, you know. They're little donut queen gnomes. So I'm going to paint this little ball. And I'm going to let it dry. I think I'm just going to be able to paint half of it so it'll dry. Okay? But it is what it is. Honestly, I really wish I could paint the whole thing, because I don't know. Because this paint is still wet. But I think I'm going to cover the paint up so it won't dry out. So I'll have the same color. So I have two of these little gnomes that I'm going to paint the little noses with. So I'm going to get that done, and then I will be right back, okay? Stay tuned. Okay, one more thing before I go and wash this out of my brush, okay? So I got to set this little nose over here. Okay, what I want to do now is I want to Mod Podge this pale pink, okay? Because I want to glue these little donuts on here that were given to me by Triple G's, and I kind of figured out, hey, I may as well use them in their paper, so they're perfect for the Mod Podge. So they have the little strings on them where you can like actually hang them onto something, but I'm going to cut those off, and because I like using paper. I have a lot of donuts, okay? People send me donuts all the time, stickers and stuff. But I thought, well, these are big and they're, you know, you can see them easily. So I figured I would use these. So what I'm going to do now, okay, I'm just going to take the Mod Podge and I'm just going to go over it. And right here in the middle, that's where this is going to go, right here. That's where that's going to go, okay? I'm thinking I'm going to keep it white, you know? That's my idea. That's just my idea. So we'll just get all of this on here. Kind of get it like smooth down a little bit. Boy, this stuff is strong, guys. Ooh. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. All right. Okay, now I got that on there, and I'm just going to like kind of like lay these donuts on here like this. Press them down. The little hole, I'm going to put like a little diamond or something there. You know, a little sparkle. That's what I'm thinking. And then I'm going to put this one up here and this one here. So. And then see, this is going to go here. So maybe this can go up a little bit. And then this, I don't know. I want this to come up a little. Maybe this go down. I don't know. There's still going to be kind of a space there. So just do it this way. Then that will go like that. I want all of the donuts to kind of show through. And plus, you know, I'm going to put like a piece of ribbon through that. So I think that's going to work fine. Now I'm just going to like lay these donuts down a little bit more. I want this to dry first. Oh, what is that? Something. Oh, some of the brown paint. Ooh. Okay. I don't know how that got on there. Okay. Just want these to dry, and then I'll give it another coat, and I will probably put maybe a little bit more sprinkles on here because I like a little sparkle in my life. Okay. And plus, I'm doing kind of like a texture with the Mod Podge, which I'm liking that. So we'll see how that turns out, hopefully. I'll just do it on the rest of it. Hey, why not? It'll dry and it'll have a little bit of texture. And while I'm at it, I may just sprinkle some glitter, a little bit of glitter. Now I do have some fine glitter, but I don't know if I want to use that or not. Let's just use a little bit of these sprinkles here. Not a lot, just a little bit of sparkle. A little bit of sparkle never hurt anybody. Okay, open up for me. Okay. Make it in the middle. Gotta have some in the donut hole. Okay. I think that's good. So there's a little bit of sparkle there, and then I'm just going to let it dry, and we'll come back to it. Okay, y'all. So now I got my glue gun heating up, and I've got this. I need to glue this down, but I want to position it where, you know, the nose is. I haven't glued the nose down yet, so I'm trying to figure out which is the best way to do it. Okay, I'm thinking. Let me look at it real quick. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now I'm going to take this off carefully, and then I'm going to glue the nose down. Oh boy, let's hope it glues down too, because it's still kind of wet. Okay. So now I'm going to glue this down. It's got like a little piece of the paper on here. I don't know whether that really matters. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, let's just kind of get this glued down real quick. Oh, okay, there we go. All right. That nose is still a little bit wet. Okay, so I got that glued down. And also what I want to do too, and let's see, is that going to be okay? I guess so. I think that'll be okay. I also want to take my little pom-poms I have in here, and I have some pink ones, and I'm going to put one of the pink ones up here for his little pom-pom, right there. So I'm going to glue that down with some hot glue. I think that's pretty. This right here needs something, so I got out these little pink hearts, so I'm going to put those on there. Even though they're Valentine's Day, it's still like it's love donuts. That's my theory. So we'll just put that in the middle. Put one over here. Because goodness knows I have a bunch of these hearts. I got them at Walmart last year on clearance. I had a slew of them. A slew. Okay. Okay. So now, what I'm going to do now is I want to put some little stones on the little holes. I mean, you can't really tell it, can you? Not really. You can't really see the holes. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, I guess I won't do that then. Well, maybe I'll put some on the hearts. We'll see what I got here. I don't know what I have. I have a bunch of stones, but I only want like little clear ones. And that's green. See, like this one here? You know, to add some bling to it. Well, I didn't get a whole lot of clear ones in this pile. I got a big clear one here. That one can go there. Let's see. That's a big one there. Now, I notice whenever I glue these stones down with hot glue, it doesn't work very well. So, I'm just going to go get some regular, or my Barely Art glue. That stuff really sticks good. Okay, so this is my Barely Art glue. It works really well. And I ordered it off of Amazon because Bonnie and Bethy told me to. They use it all the time, and it works really, really well. So what I'm going to do here, and oh my goodness, that one heart, it's got like brown paint on it. Ugh. Well, it is what it is. What can I do? What can I do? It's going to be up on the wall, so it's really not going to matter much. But I really wanted to be more perfect. You know, thing is that I can always add some glitter. So we'll see. But I don't know how that stone got paint on it. Probably from my fingernails, I'm sure. I gotta get in the frame here. Goodness. Okay. See, this one's got it on there too. Oh well. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am just going to put a little bit of glue around here on each side. And the glue is not going to come out. Oh boy, hang on. Okay, so I'm just gonna, like, you know, put some glue around here, just around these edges a little bit, and I'm gonna sprinkle some glitter. It'll cover up anything, because my fingernails evidently touch the brown nose and then it gets everywhere. But there's always a solution in crafting. Okay, so I got this glitter here, so I'm just going to sprinkle it around there. Adds a little bit of sparkly. Okay, so I'm going to let it dry, and then I will show you what it looks like whenever it's hanging up, guys. Okay, y'all, so I hung it above my closet door because there was a screw already out there, and I said, well, and then it's going to hang below, but that's okay. It's not a problem. But I think it turned out so cute. I'm happy with it. So anyway, guys, have a wonderful day, and I will catch you on my next video. Maybe you can make one if you have a sign or create one. Thanks, guys.